The past 13 weeks, the Kirksville Police Department put on its first Citizens Police Academy since 1994. One of the students enrolled was KTVO's own Ella Soroka. She joins us now with a more detailed look at what the men and women in blue are trained to do.
That's right, John. I, along with 19 of my fellow classmates, learned everything from officer safety to accident investigations to the laws of arrest, search, and seizure. Take a look.
The first day of class started like any other with orientation. That's where we were issued our badge, so to speak, and our Kirksville Citizens Police Academy folders. It's also where we introduced ourselves and gave the reason why we enrolled in the class.
I'm on the fence about what I want to do. I'm a criminal justice major, so I'm thinking law school, but there's also the potential of law enforcement, so I'm just trying to get information and everything.
Just a good overall view of what police officers go through. Like I said, I was an EMT for 6 years and I worked a lot with police officers, but didn't really get to see what their side of it was.
Even though we all had different reasons for taking part, Kirksville Police Chief Jim Hughes had one goal for the academy.
Number one thing I would like to see is for the students to go away with an understanding based on practitioners, an understanding of what it is that police do and how we do it, and I think importantly the underlying reasons why we do some of the things we do.
After learning the history of KPD, we all made our way across the street to get an inside look of the police department. That's where we toured the evidence and records room and got a glimpse inside the Kirksville Regional Computer Crimes Unit lab. Then came in the legal work. Adair County Prosecuting Attorney Matt Wilson talked to the class about laws of arrest, search, and seizures.
It became pretty obvious, that people don't have a full understanding of everything that goes on, the processes of how decisions are made, both for charging cases and for disposing of cases, but also understanding, what their rights are.
Heading into week 3, we learned about accident investigations, speed formulas, and how officers make up a diagram following an accident. We also got an inside look of the Adair County Detention Center.
Well, I wanted to let the folks know that, some of the duties that's performed by the sheriff, by the deputy sheriffs, by the administrative staff, and also the correctional staff of the jail. Some of the things that we do, that's why we encompass the tour, so they can see inside the jail, to actually see what it's like in there and some of the things that we go through.
During week 4, we learned about the Department of Public Safety at Truman State University and got a tour inside the Central Dispatch. And week 5 is when the hands-on participation came into play. We learned about officer safety, the equipment used by the officers, and the procedures they follow when coming face-to-face with a suspect.
So that was the first of 5 weeks of our 13-week program. Tomorrow on KTVO News at 10, we'll get an inside look at the special response team, learn about crime scene investigation Kirksville style, and I learned how to shoot a gun. Reporting from the studio, Ella Soroka, KTVO News.
Thanks, Ella, for that report tonight.